What's up, Toshi gang? Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a good day. Now, Toshi is holding up pretty well today on the charts, all things considered. We are above 400 million, so I think that's kind of the new sort of threshold, the minimum 400. We're at 405 right now. You can see the moment it got down to about 399, 400, buyers came in, held that support level, so that's pretty good. Yesterday, we got up above 440 million market cap. That was when the entire market was pumping. Today, obviously, is a different story. It is red, red, red all across the board. We're going to get into the reasons why in a sec. But despite all that, you can see here are all the meme coins across all chains, biggest at the top in descending order. There's Toshi. So right where it's Toshi, it's the 15th biggest meme coin across all chains. It is the only one in the green amongst all the meme coins larger than it. Again, so of the top 15 meme coins, only one of them is in the green today, and that is Toshi. That is pretty impressive right there. So now, why did the whole market nuke today? Kind of nuke. With Bitcoin down 2%, Ethereum down 4%, BNB down 6%, Solana down 4%, XRP down about 4%. Well, it all ties in with the Binance Smart Chain memes. So Aster obviously was pumping 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's kind of stabilized in the high 1 billions, like 1.6, 1.7 billion. These are all the rest of the memes on Binance Smart Chain that just started pumping big time. I mean, look at some of these returns in the last 24 hours. So they were pumping, then they started dumping. Palau, that was a big one. It's down 53% on the day. Yellow Pepe, that was a big one. That is down 50% on the day. This Chinese language meme that a bunch of people were tweeting about yesterday, that one is down 67% on the day. Priceless is down 67% on the day. Again, BNB Season, that was a real trendy one, down 32%. Binance Supercycle, BSC, that one had a bunch of really big influencers. Your Pop, Jake Gagan, Crypto Bitwar, they're all tweeting this one. It is down 60%. Here's another one, Jobless, that is down 40%. Bina is down 80%. So this is just basically what happens when you have memes on kind of a new meme coin chain just catch on. They pump for about a week or two, and then they just dump. We saw this with Tron a year ago in August of 2024. The memes just started pumping, and then randomly on like day 9 or day 10, you woke up to 70, 80% dips across every meme there, across all the new ones at least, that have been created in the last week or two. That's what we saw with Binance. So there was no nefarious activity on CZ's part that caused this chain to dump. There's no manipulation. This just happens with memes on a new chain that pump. They just don't have enough liquidity, and that brings down the whole market. But as I said, Toshi is hanging in there pretty good, still in the green today. And with Toshi's gains in the last couple weeks, they are now pretty much neck and neck with Brett. There's Brett, 420 million market cap. There's Toshi right behind it, 415 million. MC Toshi actually temporarily passed Brett yesterday. I think a little friendly competition for the #1 biggest meme on base is a good thing. It kind of keeps both teams on their toes. It gets them churning out developments faster than they would normally. And these two are #1 and 2 by a long shot. The #3 biggest meme isn't, I don't even think it's above $100 million. So this is like a Coke and Pepsi rivalry, but of base chain memes, and I am loving it. Now let's check out some tweets from the community. We got some good ones, including a bunch of people continuing to point out that Toshi is the most searched meme coin on Coinbase, which is great and all, but look at what it's ahead of is even more impressive. It's getting more searches than Dogecoin, way more searches than Shiba Inu, way more searches than Pudgy Penguins, way more searches than Pepe. It's getting practically more searches than those three combined, Shiba Inu, Pudgy Penguins, and Pepe. So the community is loud. They are rabid. Additionally, it's getting only a little bit less searches than BNB and Solana. Look at this, BNB, the hottest chain of the last week with all those memes, 13,000 search impressions in the last 24-hour period. Toshi, 8,000 search impressions. So it is basically just one of the most searched terms in all cryptocurrency, period. And then this person, Alstein Trade, they pointed out something even more impressive than the search terms being high, and that's the strength Toshi has had with the BNB meme craze. Usually when that happens, when a huge, like when memes on a new chain becomes hot, it sucks a lot of liquidity away from sort of long-time staple projects like Toshi, like the Bretts, all those sort of blue chip meme coins. No, Toshi was pumping during the same time that the BNB tokens were pumping, and then when the whole market's down again today, yeah, Toshi took a little bit of a dip, but overall in the day, we are in the green. That is strength is very, very impressive. Here's a good one. All those charts and indicators and paid group leaders and stress and opinions and big blah. Meanwhile, Toshi holders are just sitting in cash. I would have to agree. Just pick a couple long-term holds with good fundamentals, shill the crap out of them, and you will end up doing better than 95% of meme coin traders. Then this person pointed out another good stat here, the volume. So look at Toshi's 24-hour volume across all chains. This is spot market volume, 125 million. And they are a good 2.5 times higher than Brett, even though, as I showed you, the two market caps are the exact same size. I'm a fan of both projects, but it just goes to show volume is 2.5 times bigger. That is important because other exchanges that haven't listed it, Robinhood and Binance, they see those numbers. They want the fees. They don't really care about price performance. They just want more volume, higher fees. While we're on the topic of exchange listings, so we already know about the OKX listing, and what I didn't know is that OKX is now available in the USA. It used to be a Hong Kong-based exchange, which for years and years was not available in the US. Looks like in April of 2025, about 4 or 5 months ago, they just sort of quietly announced they are in the US, and OKX put up this big tweet announcing that Avantis and Toshi are available for OKX in the US. So they are really hyping the Toshi train. I like that. I like that. And this is just a good, simple tweet here from a community member. So 5 months ago, he put in just a small amount of money, but it shows the returns Toshi's putting in. He put in about 700. Then he is up unrealized return 827 on top of that. So his total investment is 1,500. So again, 5 months, $700 has doubled. So, you know, it's not, he's not throwing in $100,000, but it just goes to show long-term plays earn better returns than a bunch of different small cap plays. Anyways, that's it for now. Toshi gang, say hi down below. Hit the like and subscribe button. I will be back later with a new video. BenCrypto signing out. Catch you later.